Hi, this is Stan Fitzgerald with Veterans for America First and our partner channel, The Vet Voice. We are here with our endorsed candidate and, more importantly, President Trump endorsed candidate, Tudor Dixon. How are you doing today, Tudor?
I'm wonderful. How are you? Thank you.
Good, thank you. Tudor, could you tell our viewers a little bit about your background?
Yeah, so I come from the manufacturing world. My background is my family had a steel foundry in Michigan for many years. So I worked in the steel foundry, moved from there into forging, and then ultimately communications, which is what led me to the political world. I'm married and I have 4 daughters. My girls are a big inspiration for me in running because obviously we saw not only the shutdowns that were hurting small businesses like the one I had worked in, but also hurting our kids significantly. So all of that is really what led me to be here where I am now.
Okay, well, I did want to ask why you were running for governor, but I think you covered that. What would you consider your key priorities and or your major platform issues?
Well, education is probably the biggest issue for us here in the state. We have so many kids that are behind. Our kids were kept out of school longer than almost any other state. So we have to get our kids back on track. And we're already seeing that many of our kids are 2 or 3 grade levels behind. We've just gotten our reading scores back from the spring, and nearly 60% of our third graders were not at grade level for reading and writing. So we need to get back into our schools and make sure that we get back on track from COVID. So even before COVID, we were 38th in the nation. Now, after COVID, it looks like that number is going to trend down to the bottom 5 in the nation. So we want to get back on track in education, make sure we can get up to the top 10 in education. But that also means that we have to be cognizant of parents' rights and make sure that parents have rights in education too, because that's a big battle on the ground here in the state of Michigan. But I would say that probably equally important is the crime situation that we have at public safety in the state of Michigan. We are seeing an uptick in crime. I know other places are as well. Michigan is more significant than most states. We have a higher number, a higher rise in crime, and we've had a 30% rise in homicides across the state. So it's very key that we make sure we support our law enforcement officers, get the training, get the equipment to them, make sure we have the incentives to retain new police officers and help to get them on the streets and know that we have their back. And then ultimately the economy as well. Economy is a big deal here in Michigan. You may have just seen that we lost more small businesses than any other state in the state of Michigan. And we have to really support our small businesses and get them back open as well.
Peter, I think you covered everything, and it goes without saying from your statement, but will you give us your pledge that you'll always support our veterans and first responders?
Absolutely. We have met so many of our great veterans on the road, and they've been so supportive of me. So I just want you all to know how thankful I am that no matter where we go, you all come, you attend, you support us. It means so much to me that you are willing to continue to come out and give us your support when you've already done so much. So I just want you to know how grateful I am for your service and your continued support throughout this campaign.
Well, we appreciate you, Tudor. And in closing, I would like to encourage our entire veterans and first responder community to do what you can from across the country and visit Tudor's website. We need her. The country needs her. So thank you for your time, Tudor. And we look forward to seeing you being governor soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye.